Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of an Aussie Farming in the Philippines. Well, I'm going to go back to cleaning these paths again. So I want all this finished up because it just it's on and on and on and on. And Chick said, just have a rest up, hun. I said, no, I want to finish it. So yes, rest. I said, no, I want to finish. So I'm going to go down through here today, but also I want to get all these lights down as well because I want to go along and do the underneath the eaves. I want to hit all underneath the eaves all the way through here and along through here all the way down, and yes, you can see. And then I've got a new light to install later on. Good morning. Aye, aye, cousins. So oh fuck me, look at that. Holy dick bags. I think I'm gonna have to get the spray out from Bob. Spray it and run like hell. Shit, didn't see that there. Bastards. Back in a sec. Okay, so I got the wasp and hornet killer. Even though these are bees, this shit works really well. It says up to 27 feet, which means it can go 5 feet. It can go 10 feet, 15 feet, up to. So the idea is to spray this and run like hell. Because they've bit me before, these bastards. And you're running down the road like a little bitch. Okay. I might shut that window first, I think. Might think that window first. Oh! There we go. This is going to be fucking funny to see, I tell you. Run! Get the fuck out of there! Oh. Sam's wondering what the hell's going on. I'll bite you, Sam. I just sprayed the bees, hon. Don't go around there. This stuff, this shit, I tell you, is really, really good. You know, I should do a commercial on this stuff. Like when we spray it on, it kills the nest, and the bees, boof, never come back to that area again. And it's quite good. It's actually quite good. We sprayed some around the back, and gone. Then I come around and sprayed one down in front of the bedroom, and that's when they attacked me. Must have sent out the signal saying, look out, there's a bitch walking around with a can. Be brave, William, be brave. There's still bees flying around. Yep. Yep, they're flying around looking for someone to attack now. You bastard. Holy shitbags. Bastards. Hide in the tool room. Hide in the tool room. So what I'm thinking of doing is pulling down the lights. Okay, because they're very long. They're all in a big long stream. Fucking bees flying around everywhere. And I'm thinking of decorating the bamboo hut. I'm thinking of decorating that. So what I might do is go and buy about 20 bottles of their local varnish. Because it's real shit stuff, I tell you. It's real fucking shit. And give it a varnish down. And then I'm thinking of running a pattern all around it on all the, what do you call it, on all the posts. Be careful of the bees, baby doll. There's still bees flying around. Little birds are flying around eating them. Crazy. What'd you do to them? What'd you do to the pigs?
I give bananas.
Oh, bananas. Ah, that's why. It's fun if you give mum a treat, like you give her papaya or some bananas, the other pigs next door will get really pissed off. You know, and you hear her. Alright, be brave. Let's go and have a look. Be brave, be brave. Fucking bees, look, they're still flying around. Be brave. Watch your skin, watch your skin. Oh, look at that, look, it's got rid of them all. Christ, that's good shit, mate, I tell you. Fucking bees. God, that's good shit. Look at that. Quick spray and run. Done. Done, done, done. There's some big ones up the back. That, big bastards, like it's over, they take up the whole side of the tree over a metre long. You know, over a metre long. So I'll let these settle down and I'll take those lights down. Okay, so 10 minutes has passed and have a look at this, guys. Look at that. Amazing. Look, it's fallen down. Rest of fly it away. So I want to pressure clean all these down today. So I want to get all these lights down and come through with a big pressure clean. Well, that shit works, guys, I tell you. That spray works. Thank you, Bob. It's good. Right, get the ladder out and I'll get to work. Climb up this bloody ladder about 50 bloody times. But I leave all the hooks there each year. So I just have to put them up again. Later. Oh, fuck my dog. Oh, get down, bitch. That's it. Oh. Oh. Right. One done. 50 to go. Bastards. Alright, let's got the bastards down. So they're pretty long, these ones. I forget how many metres they are. But this one goes, as you can see, from the plug in there with the control, so you get all different flashes, different colours, whatever you want on them. Bees are all gone. 50 times up and down the friggin' ladder. Bloody bugger time up that ladder. And it goes all the way down there onto the concrete and it comes back again to here. So they're pretty long bastards, I tell you. And because of that, they come with a roll up, so they don't get any tangles in them. So I'll put this one on here, roll it up, and then I'll start on the next one. Right, well that didn't take too long to do, guys. It's not hard. So like I got that beautiful ladder, the three-legged one, I tell you. Tripod works very well. Look at those bees, all finished. All finished. Got to be happy with that shit, I tell you. Got to be happy with that. Right, so that's done. Hook the pressure cleaner up and start cleaning. Work to be done. I want to get everything finished, what I can do by lunchtime, because I'm only doing half days nowadays. Half days, and then I can rest up. But it'll come. It'll come.
Today I am the ceiling roof technician.
Master.
Master. Master.
Right, so I've got down through here done. What I'm going to do, I'm going to use this as a test to see. I'll let it dry and I'll see if it's actually, if it's all come off the way I've hoped. Because if you see this one here, this is where we used the little pressure cleaner before, and you can see it's done shit area, but this got a bit of spray on it, so I'm hoping that it's actually taken it down. So I'm going to let that dry and I'll come back to that and have a look, see. But I think it's come off, I think. Inshallah. Let's see. Well guys, it come up alright, I think. I'm going to stop for coffee now and see how it goes. Done all the front and all this front paths and the walls here. All the bees been washed down. So I'm going to stop for coffee and then I'll see what effect it's got. But this is very hard to come up. So I'm going to just have a little bit of a soak. I'm going to give a little bit of a bleach soak just while I have a coffee and come back and see what this corner's like. See what happens. But I might have got it all. Guys, well, the bleach didn't do it as better, did not do any better than I thought. The chlorine powder done really good, the chlorine powder. So it just goes to show I thought the bleach would have done well. But this turbo head absolutely does a great job, as you can see. The turbo head. But I think the idea would be to go down and get some more chlorine powder. This is coming off better than what I put bleach on it. How bizarre. Oh well. Right, so this roof is coming up all right. So that's with the spray. Look at them bloody bees coming back again. After I pressure cleaned it. We're going to have to put that spray back again. I can't believe that. That's incredible. But it actually come quite clean all through here. So I'm going to use that fan head at 25 degrees and come through there. Shit, it amazing them bloody bees. Bastards. Right, So I'll put the liquid back up there, and that won't attract them back. Now that's been pressure cleaned, and it's still there. Weird shit, man, I'll tell you. Weird shit. Some weird shit happening on the Aussie farm today, guys. FMD. FMD. Right, guys, so I'll give a bit of a background on these. So like I said, when I designed the house, I wanted these, it would have nice to have wooden ones in here, but I know that was going to be a bit too much on the logistics to get made. So instead I went for this design. Now, as I said, it's designed that it locks in, it will fold back. That's why the hinges are on this side, and on that one they're on the opposite side. Enough hinges on here, so they're on the hinges opposite side, hinges inside. So when they come and installed it, this is what you have to do. Like I was actually flew in from Abu Dhabi and had a look at the house, but it was up to lock-up stage, and Chicken moved in. And I said, all right, let's get this done and get a few other things done. So we got the guys in. So what they did is they run the rail across the top. And when they install the doors, they were going to install these with piano hinges. They're 1/2 inch wide piano hinges. Now I'm looking at it and going, you know, I turned up with all the panels, the 6 panels. And I said to them, you're going to use piano hinges? And they started to put piano hinges on this first one here. And of course, it didn't work. So I just sort of looked at them and shook my head, and I said, all right, what you have to do is get proper big mother hinges in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 of these ball bearing hinges on there, and they're all to be on the same level. So I did the first one for them. I installed this one here for them, and I said the chick, because I had to fly out, I think it was the next day or something. So I did that for them. And I said, right, tell them to install it the same all the way down and keep everything exactly the same height so there's no issues. So they did all that. And then when I came back, of course, it was all done. But the bottom wasn't bolted down. So you could get the door and you just push it, right? Because it's hinged at the top with the rollers. So the whole lot just flowed left to right, left, right. So I'm just shaking my fucking head. You know, Tom, I'll come back again. And I'm like, okay, what you got to do is put a rail, where you got a rail on the top, you got to put a rail on the bottom. And they're like, oh wait, we haven't done that before. You know, Westerners always have it done this way. I said, I don't give a fuck what Westerners want. This is what I want, okay? Because what's this sense of having fucking doors that can swing in the breeze like a bloody child swing? So we did all that, it was done. And then to lock it in, what I then added was these locking devices here, okay? So I've added these locking devices here, okay? As you can see, they're on the outside plus on the inside on each one. See, look at that. Beautiful. So that was quite easy. And then later on, it was about a year later, I got them to come and take the panel away and put a door in here. So they put a door in here for me, which was quite good. I need 2 hands on this one. So if I need to go out at any time, all I have to do is just open up the little door. So I'll show you what that's like. Right, it come up pretty well. So it's dried off nicely. So I'm happy with all that. So the paths come up quite well as well. All down the side of the house here. Look, all that... Scare the shit out of me, you bastard. Bloody chicken. Bloody chicken. So it's come up and it worked as planned. Plan B worked. So I'm quite happy. All right. Sam, stop it. Well, that's the outside. I've still got to go around here yet, and but that's tomorrow. We'll go through there and this pathway here, as you can see. So that's tomorrow. So thanks for watching us, guys. So the pressure cleaner works bloody good. All right, catch you later and see you on the next video. We're going to be showing you something in the games room, the karaoke room, something very exciting. See you then.